Hi. We have another triangle box. I think it's time for another unboxing. This flute originated about an hour's drive from me, but I found it offered used without the block, and so I got a very good price for it. And because it originated so close to me, I do know the flute maker a little bit, and I ordered, in fact, the very first flute that I purchased. Trying to figure out how to say this. The very first flute that I ever ordered, not my first flute ever, but the very first flute that I ever ordered from a maker was from this one, and he goes by Bird Flutes. His name is Gary Kuhl, and he has his last name as his maker's mark on the flute. And here it is. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this or not. I'm going to try. Right here is the maker's mark. And this is an older flute because he's changed the way he does his nest and true sound hole a little bit. I did talk to him, and he said that he would be more than happy to make a new block for this. I have one that might work, at least for this purpose, to get a first sound. And it was thought that this might be in the key of F, and I'm not seeing a marking anywhere to designate the key. But here's the voice. It looks like it's made from cedar, maybe a walnut mouthpiece, and he's changed his mouthpiece since this particular flute was made. This looks like an earlier one. Let's see if this block works. cool. So his blocks look generally like this one. This is what he refers to as his eagle block. He makes another one that is very similar to that, which is called his spirit bird block. And I think that's what I'm going to try to have him make for me, unless he has one already made and sitting around ready to go for that would work for this flute fine. So some kind of cedar, and I'll be able to probably talk with him and find out exactly what woods he used on this. He is like all of us. He's aging. I believe he's in his just starting into his 80s now. And he has, I don't know how long he's been making flutes. I know he sells most of his flutes through the Vashon Island flute gathering. That's been going for quite a while. He used to sell his flutes through the Flute Circle. I believe it was the first flute circle west of the Rockies in Eugene, Oregon. And his wife was the person behind that first flute circle. And her name is Sherrie, if I'm remembering correctly. And I talked with her because I was looking for a flute circle when I first started my flute journey. And that's how I met her husband, Gary. And I had just started making flutes, and we ended up talking for quite a while. I did order a flute from him, and I got some very nice pointers on making flutes from him. He was very, very wonderful guy, very passionate about making flutes, but he doesn't make a whole lot of them, and I don't believe he advertises at all. He was making them because his bride was thinking about getting more flutes for her collection, and he said, and he did some woodworking. He goes, well, I can make one of those. He was right. He can make a very nice flute. So, thank you so much for watching, tuning in today to check out an unboxing of a new to me, older Gary Kuhl made flute from Spirit Bird Flutes. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And when you do, you can hit the little bell over there next to the subscribe button so that you will be notified anytime I do post a new video. Could be a review of this one when I get the new block made for this. It could be a review from another flute from my collection. It could be a music video, could be a tutorial on how to play these beautiful, wonderful, and very easily learned instruments. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.